Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Mass Effect. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chosen to join me today as I don't die to these guys. It is really difficult. This thing is really difficult. We are currently trying to save, let's see, so if I press R... Oh, that works. Okay. I didn't get a new sniper rifle. This should be good though. Oh, the heating is an issue. Oh, this is going really well. Sort of.
Shields down.
Sort of. My people are down. I'm also down. They leveled up. Let's get a shotgun. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Wow, that is brutal. But it is the way. It is the way to do this. Definitely pull back. I'm not sure about the timer. I have no idea. I think they just set some charges up or something like that. It is also pretty obvious that I can't rely on the sniper rifle for more than a single shot. That's pretty good, though. Single shot is nice. And I'll do the... There they are. There they come.
You must die. I will destroy you. You must die.
I will destroy you. I will destroy you. I will destroy you.
I will destroy you.
I will destroy you.
You shouldn't destroy me. Oh, freaking hell. Are those mines? Wow, though. I don't understand why things went so well before. I also don't understand. I really do not understand the mines. Or the mines. I mean the grenades that I throw. Because they clearly don't work properly.
Damn, let's move.
Let's get out of here, man. It's just, yeah. They clearly don't work properly, but I'm gonna throw them a little bit. Get out of the way. There it is. Grenade.
You must die. I will destroy you.
You're all terrible people.
I will destroy you.
Oh man, that is such a brutal.
I will destroy you.
Get the freaking.
Locked and loaded. I'm on it.
I just can't get a break because I can't heal once. Yeah. I think this is a matter of trial and error. And I'll try once again, and if I fail, I'll succeed. Does that make sense? Because I'll just cut to me being successful. Because I think we got as much. Freaking hell. We got as much reward out of this as I probably can. So I think that is a mine that they throw. Yeah. Okay, so this is not gonna work. The fact that they stay over there. I really only have 2 grenades, though. I think that is a problem.
You must die.
I must not. Oh, come on. What in the freaking world? Okay. Okay. Things are going a little bit better. But I think that's because they all say the same thing. I think that's because either fewer of them have spawned or... Or I don't know.
Negative contact,
I
Commander.
really only killed a couple. I can't save, can I? I can actually save. So we're definitely gonna take advantage of that. Ooh!
See how it is? You write letters and everyone ignores you. Force is the only thing people appreciate. So how about if I kill Chairman Burns and finish this charade?
Please, I was trying to help you people.
Let's not do anything we're all gonna regret.
Why not? What have we got to lose? Since the chairman here decided that we didn't get reparations, we've got nothing left to live for.
But I've changed my mind. Seeing you all, it's clear that you all deserve...
You had your chance. Some L2s are nearly crippled from side effects of the implants, but you voted against reparations.
If you die fighting, you'll get a lot of biotics killed as well.
What do you mean?
You've just made all L2 biotics look like terrorists. Think of what will happen to them.
But people need to hear about what the government has done and what it has failed to do.
People have already heard. You don't have to kill me to make your point.
You're right. I don't want to die. Maybe something will happen this time. We surrender.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me. I'll see to it that the reparations discussion is reopened. I didn't know they were so desperate.
No, you didn't. What does that mean? Like, this, Chairman Burns here is being painted as one of two things: the two-faced scumbag, or completely incompetent. Which I'm leaning more towards the second, because that's how apparently politicians are portrayed in this game. Starting with the ambassador that we are serving under, or were serving under for a little bit. But in this case, it's for obvious reasons. It's a little bit more obvious reasons, because he's literally saying he didn't know they were so desperate. They're literally crippled by the basically chemical, or not chemical, but rather biotic testing, effectively, that corporations do on them, or whatever the corporations are, depending on what L2 technology was like or is like. I don't know if they were made or anything, but there's clearly a power dynamic here, and for him not to be aware of anything and just being like, no reparations, is like, it's brutal. But I don't understand what that means, so I'm gonna go with that one just to see what it is, because I don't think it matters which one we choose.
Then you weren't doing your job. A Fifth Fleet cruiser will pick you and the prisoners up.
Well, that was more or less what I was saying.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me.
I can't talk to them? Huh. Yeah, if I were them, I would be getting out of here in a jiffy. Man, that was a difficult fight. That was really difficult. That was so difficult. But I pulled it off. With your help and patience, I pulled it off. I think I was pretty close to not allowing it. Does my character move while I'm hacking? Oh, silly game. Silly game. Okay, so we have medium armor for Krogans. Wait, not Krogans. Yes, Krogans. Would not is his first name. Also, we got things. Okay, Rex, I have armor for you. Do you like armor? No, apparently you don't. Man, his armor is good. Either that or I gave him armor. Ashley, do you like my new armor? No? Okay. Well, we're good then. Look at all these computers. It's a good ship. It's definitely, it looks like a research station more than a freight hauler or anything to that extent, but we're not going to worry too much about that. One thing that I did off camera to beat that battle, I actually did it in between episodes, was, so the first few attempts in this episode were already with what I'm about to say, was actually try to upgrade some of them, or at least equip the correct items. I think I didn't do it on camera. I might have done it on camera, but I don't think I did. So that was about as close to well equipped as I could get. There is something that I just am not doing well. It is the this stuff. I don't know how it works. My abilities. So I'm gonna need to try them out for size in just some. Oh, another. No, that's human. In some fools outside or something, because it's that thing. It's clear that I need that. I absolutely need those abilities, because they were destroying me with those abilities. They were. I mean, the most annoying and the hardest part of that combat was the fact that they all had. You will. What did he say? You will be destroyed or something. Wait, you can mount? What the heck? Wait. What? Is this for a stealth section? I did not know this game had that ability. Is it gonna matter? Maybe it isn't. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Well, it's not gonna matter right now. We are done. Phew. Really tricky battle. Anything in here? No. Okay, we're good. I wonder if we're gonna get a radio. A radio call. Not from here, we're not.
Message coming in.
Ah.
Patching it through.
Thank you for dealing with the hostage situation, Commander. Chairman Burns was quite impressed by the way you resolved the situation peacefully. Your assistance above and beyond the formal duties has been noted, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
Something that also happened was me leveling up. I leveled up, so I have a few more points to spend, and we're in Farinata now. So let's see, Nepneo. We can survey. You detect a large deposit of thorium on a nearby moon. But that's with probes only. Jungtauma. A derelict freighter in the mid-stage orbital decay. Your salvage team boarded the vessel and determined it had been attacked by raiders. There was little of value on board, but the team did find a protein data disk. Now, that sort of stuff, I haven't looked at the codex in a while, so I'm not really sure what that's gonna do. This is a beautiful planet over here. A hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of chlorine and nitrogen in its atmosphere. Lovely. Yeah, we're gonna probe all of these, but let's leave for... I mean... Yes, I want to travel to that station. That's system. Is it a system? Does the game call it a system? I think so. And we need to go to a place called Trebin. I'm sorry. Yeah, there it is. Because we're landing again. I'm gonna see if my engineering is gonna allow me to accept. I want to see if my engineering is gonna allow me to access that probe that we left behind. Either way. We need to access the codex right now. That would shatter your shocks. It would just destroy everything. Alien extinct races. Protean data disks. Despite all the evidence confirming the existence of the Protheans, little is known about their culture and society. From time to time, dig sites will yield new clues, but after 50,000 years of decay, little of value is unearthed. Recent research has... This is such a slap in the face for archaeologists who study stuff like that, then more so in paleontologists, just that study even older than that. Recent research has focused on the discovery of Prothean data disks. On their own, they are frail and rarely found in one piece. Occasionally, however, an intact disk will be discovered within a console or reading device. To date, over 36 disks have been recovered, and a few of those have been restored to the point where researchers can begin analyzing them. Though it may be some time before scientists discover a way to transfer the data of the disks, they are currently considered the most tangible leads for learning more about Prothean culture. And then we have the geological survey. As the human race expands into territory and raises general standards of living, everybody's very happy and everybody has really nice cell phones. So, map. We are currently over there. I want to be over there at the disabled transmitter. It's actually not the disabled transmitter. It's the debris. Yeah, the transmitter is good. It's the debris. Of course, there's no guarantee that this will work, but I'll give it a try. So we have 2 more points in electronics. Unlock damping. Increases shield capacity to 90. That's pretty good, actually. In advanced... we also have Spectre training. Might want to look into that eventually. In advanced overload. Those are all abilities that I really need to learn how to use. Okay, you have an auto level up, and you have an auto level up as well. Damping, what is that? Increases the explosion radius on your... Oh, yeah, that's pretty good, actually. Let's see. You jerk. Well, back to the Normandy. So that is a really That is a really high level thing. I wonder what's in there. For it to be more than 5, it's obvious that we probably are not supposed to go there on our first attempt. So I'm not stressing too much about that. But we need to go to Pharos because that's just cooler. Also, Heracles over there. Look at this thing. Let's go there. I wonder why it's green.
Patching it through.
Normandy, this is Alliance Command. We're detecting your presence in the Attican Beta Cluster. One of our surveillance drones was gathering intel on Geth activities in the region when it was spotted and shot down. You need to go groundside and recover the drone's data module before the Geth find it.
Easy peasy. Wait. Is it here or is it elsewhere? Yeah, I wonder why it's green. It's probably some gas that would make something like this green. Elitania. Well, let's start from the outside, which is how I do. This is just pretty. Let's survey. And a large deposit of gold on a nearby moon. Lovely. And then over here we have Elitania, which is a very, very beautiful place. Level 1 toxic hazard. Elitania appears to be a world immediately or eminently suited for colonization. Sadly, appearances are deceiving. It is covered by a verdant carpet of mosses, algae, and lichen. Okay, and possesses a thick oxygenated atmosphere, but the animal kingdom is a web of microscopic symbiotic creatures. These are impossible to filter from the air and necessary for the native life to thrive. Unfortunately, they also cause anaphylactic shock when inhaled by non-native life. Isn't this the plot of one of the Martian movies where people go to Mars and then there's this thing in there or something? I don't know. In short, settlement requires either full sealed or full sealed environment suits, or replacement of the entire world's ecosystem. Some have proposed limited colonization at altitudes above the symbiote's range, or in areas where favorable winds keep the air clear. Yeah, that's, I mean, we're going in there, so it's gonna be pretty. Who are we bringing? Let's bring Ashley and Caden. Thank you very much. All that low quality texture of the skybox. It's kind of impressive, actually, that they went with that. They really should have, I don't know, changed the skybox for that particular shot. Because they did, like, it really shouldn't zoom into the skybox. That's the point of having a skybox, is that it's always far away from you. But sometimes they don't do it like that for reasons. Man, these things really look like games from 1999. I mean, admittedly, they don't, but, like, it is really, really, yeah, barren. So, it's very pretty, oh yes, and all the algae and whatnot. Let's go to our objectives. It's quite a mountainous terrain. What is that? That looks like the thing we saw at the beginning of the game. I think it is. Except with a different thing in the middle. Yeah, it's the same structure. Prothean Ruin. Oh, yeah. I suppose it makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, let's hack this thing. My character's not moving. Oof, I made it. What? Mysterious globe. Yes. Examining the strange Prothean artifact reveals a small, irregular slot on the underside of the surface. Remembering the strange trinket you received from the Asadi consort on the Citadel, you pull it out and place it into the slot. The ball explodes in a brilliant flash of white light, momentarily blinding and disorienting you. And after a little while, I suppose that's what it means, that thing over there. Slowly your senses return as you wake from a deep sleep. You are alone in the forest. Which forest? Though you are not far from the caves you share with the others of your tribe. Oh, this is a dream. There's a pain in a small lump in the back of your skull, as if a chip of flint has been forced under the surface of the skin. Leaning on your bone-tipped spear for support, you rise to your feet. A sound draws your attention upwards, where a strange creature hovers high above you. It is unlike the birds you hunt by the lake's edge. It has no head and no wings, yet somehow it flies. It is a beast of shining silver, hanging motionless in the sky like a cloud. You sense it is watching you, studying you. Raising a hairy fist, you shake your spear at it in anger, and the creature rises up quickly until it disappears from view. With a satisfied grunt, you make your way back to your caves and the rest of the tribe. You fall into the familiar patterns of life: the hunt for food, the struggle to claim and keep a mate, the battles against each other or against other tribes that would claim your territory. Days roll into nights and back into days. Each time you rise from sleep, there is the sensation that you are not alone, that some other is with you, sharing all you see, hear, and feel. At these times, your hand goes to the strange lump at the back of your skull, and you remember the silver creature in the sky. The air grows colder, winter falls, you must range farther for food. Actually, that's not what happens with the hunter-gatherers. They actually have two, they're migratory. So basically, winter falls, okay, we're off to our winter house, where you do different things. But, of course, this is a space monkey, so it could be other things. You must range farther for food, clutching the furs tightly against you to ward the chill off. It is on one of these long hunts that the strange bird returns. You hear it before you see it. Its call, a deafening roar as it descends from above, swooping down on you. A single great eye opens on the underbelly, a glowing red orb. You try to run, but a finger of red light extends from the eye and engulfs you, and all goes black again. You wake an instant later to find yourself on Elitania, lying on your back. The Prothean artifact... Oh, that's me now. It's not the monkey. Find yourself on Elitania, lying on your back. The Prothean artifact looming above you, undamaged, and your companions standing over you. They help you to your feet, puzzled. And Ashley says, there was a flash of light and you just sort of toppled over. Are you okay, Shepard? Asks... I don't know who. Oh, it's Kalen. You don't answer right away, wondering at the implications of what you have seen. The memories of a Cro-Magnon hunter. It's kind of funny, because the Cro-Magnon is not a thing, I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong on that. That is really weird. They knew this already at the time that they made this game. Cro-Magnon has been known to be a bogus... I think. Am I mistaken on that? I'm not mistaken. Yeah, basically, Cro-Magnon is a place in France, and that's how a lot of archaeology works. Basically, you call it the thing that, or the name of the place that you found things at. So if it's like you're studying tools from prehistory, you call it the type of tools from the place that it was first found. It doesn't have to be anything. Anywhere close to there. It might be in completely different countries. It's still the same type, but because you're just sort of cataloging it. And for Cro-Magnons, they were supposed to be like a new or a theretofore undiscovered race of humans that we didn't know about. And they have this, or the skull, the Cro-Magnon skull, has this very pronounced brow, and the eye sockets are very squarish. It's very distinctive once you see it. But we have since found, and I know for a fact that when this game came out, we knew that already because I learned this in university. Although I might be mistaken on if it is Cro-Magnon. I'm pretty sure it's just one word and it doesn't have that. But anyway, we don't need to think too much about that. I think it is the Cro-Magnon. We have since found that basically it's just a normal skull from a normal human from the time it was found. I think it's like 40,000 BC or something like that. But it's just a normal Homo existed at the time. Actually, 40,000 would be probably either the Neanderthals or the Homo sapiens already, because that's the more or less where they started appearing at 40,000 BC. But I say BCE. I should be saying BP. BCE means before the Common Era, and BP means before present. When you're talking about these dates, you always say BP, which is before present. But still, yeah, it has been found that the skull is just a normal one, except the years and the weight of the Earth on the skull after it was, after the person died, has basically deformed the skull. So that's it's a pretty old discovery. But either way, that monkey was us, captured and captured by an implanted Prothean data recorder. How long did they study the primitive humans, observing them and analyzing the results at their base on Mars? And what, if any, because that's the one that we found, and what, if anything, did they learn from us? Not much. They were silly and stupid. Also, I said 40,000 BP. Yeah, they existed up to 50,000 BP, so probably we're talking not 40,000, probably 50,000, maybe more. I say they existed, I mean the Protheans existed 50,000 BP. I'm fine, you finally reply, realizing this is a mystery you will probably never solve. No, it's solved. I say, forget about it. But game, it is not a mystery that I probably will never solve. It is canonical that they studied humans. You can't say, ooh, you don't really know. No, I really know. I really know. You're showing me, game. I know that in reality, like, if this was real, we wouldn't be able to trust the veracity of what I just witnessed. First off, because I can't relay it to anybody, so, like, I don't know if I have a false memory, because it could be a false memory. In fact, it very well might be a false memory, or in a situation like this, it very likely would be, because it was directly in the memory, or the knowledge of that was directly put in my head. But even disregarding the fact that it could be very well a false memory, I don't think it's replicable. Can you mess with that and see if you see that? Because if it is replicable, then it's scientifically studyable. But if it isn't replicable, it's just like, oh look, I have this video on my cell phone that shows me being very rich, so I am very rich, and then you don't show the video to anybody, like, or you don't let anybody actually. I mean, you show the video, you just don't let anybody check the integrity or veracity of the video, because even then, it's like it's a really funny thing to the suspension of disbelief we must make when we're talking about the origins of the human race, and not from a genetic perspective here, but from a historical perspective. Of course, this would fit with the knowledge we know of our past. If the Protheans had just put a little chip on a single specimen, and that was that, it would be very unlikely that we'd ever see that chip in archaeological register. Mostly because it's just a single specimen, but also most likely because the Protheans would come back and get it, because that thing's probably expensive and they want it back. Still, the suspension of disbelief that when we're telling fiction that retroactively changes our history as humans, suspension of disbelief is kind of incredible. A few months ago, I was talking to a friend about just hypothetical things about space travel and stuff, and he said something. I don't know what we specifically were discussing, but I remember him saying specifically, "What if we found an alien species?" He doesn't believe what I'm about to say. By the way, this was just a rhetorical question. He asked, "What if we found an alien species?" I'm going over there. And it turns out they were the ones that created humans. My immediate question to him was, how do you know this? How would we know that they were the ones that created humans? Just because you find an alien species, and they tell you, oh, we created you, actually. You'd be like, what? No, you didn't. You're just bullshitting me right now. No, but I have a video here of us, of 50,000 years ago, of us creating humans. And I'm like, I don't care about your video. You can make videos. I have a video about Thor and a video about Star Wars. It's not true. And they would be like, no, but look at this. It's not like your silly CGI movies. This is a good movie. Look, oh, sorry, it's the documentary. That's what it is. The aliens would be saying. Look at it. It's the graphics are good, and I'd be like, yeah, they're good, but I don't care. You're aliens. Look at you, all alieny and stuff. Let me get out of here.
Moving out.
I don't care what you say. You didn't create humans. You just want our Pokemon collections. Is what you're saying. So we got another.
This is the surveillance drone, but where's the data module?
Oh, it's not here? A monkey-like creature seems to have made off with the data module.
Guess we're doing this the hard way.
I didn't see no monkey-like creature. Oh, wait. There's monkey-like creatures all over the place. There's flies, apparently, as well. Did you hear that? Or is that one in my bedroom again? No, it's definitely in the game. I murdered the other fly. Very well. I did the very good murder, I did. So, I don't know where this monkey went to. We'll look for it. But for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Mass Effect. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead, leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching. And I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.